time for a lesser spotted autograph update. Hi everybody, and welcome to an autograph update. And I can't believe I looked back and it's a whole year since I did one. I thought I was being better this year, but it's not. It's another year. So these are all the autographs I've purchased, received, obtained over the last year. I shall do them by type. Some of these I'll have shown in other videos over the year. Some of them will be new to you. I shall start with books. I think I'm 99% certain that I haven't shown any of these on the previous autograph update, but if I did, I apologise, but I'm pretty certain I've been good and disciplined and not left anything in the wrong place. But yes, so first up, this is a signed copy of Arnold Schwarzenegger's book, Be Useful, 7 Tools for Life. This was bought through Waterstones, I think. I might be wrong. Might have been Smith's. But I think it was Waterstones. Signed on the inside. This is a book by Nick Banks from Pulp. So it started there, from punk to pulp. Nick Banks. This was bought from Cole's bookstore and comes with a signed sheet. One of those, what I want to call them, a tipper sheet. So sort of added into the book, and as you can see, this is number 625 of 1,000 signed editions. This is Trigger, A Life in Music by Glenn Matlock. So this I have shown because I've done a Martin Meets on this, because I got this in person. He did a book event organised by A Slice of Vinyl in Gosport, and I attended, and he signed the book for me. Similarly, this was a book event organised by A Slice of Vinyl in Gosport, and I've shown this on a Martin's Meets. This is Mickey Berigny from Lush, Glenn Matlock, Sex Pistols, Blondie, Rich Kids, etc., etc. This is her book, Fingers Crossed. And again, signed to me. This is Adrian Edmondson's autobiography, Berserker. Again, I think Waterstones, if not W.H. Smith's. Signed copy of that. This is a recent in-person. I haven't done a Martin's Meets on this. I will do. I'm going to combine it with another one that's coming up, just because they're sort of lesser known people. So it'll be sort of a summary. But this is Simon Raymond, who was in the Cocteau Twins and now runs the Bella Union record label. And this is his autobiography, In One Ear, Cocteau Twins, Ivor and Me. Ivor being his dad, Ivor Raymond, who co-wrote I Only Want to Be With You for Dusty Springfield, orchestrated a lot of her work. Tom Jones, Alan Price, Simon Smith and His Amazing Dancing Bear he did. Loads of big tracks. Walker Brothers he did a lot of work with. But yeah, went to a book talk for him, and again he signed the book for me afterwards. My sort of last book is Michael Palin's new volume of his diaries, There and Back 1999 to 2009, which literally came out this week. And I bought this through my local record shop, Slice of Vinyl. They do books as well, hence for book events. And again, a signed copy. My hesitation on my last book. This is sort of a book. Well, this is a book, technically. So this is a book accompanying Duke Special's latest album, Blood for Ghosts. So it's signed and numbered, number 19 of 101. This came with a download code, so you could download the album. It's an album of it's 10 songs from a Princess Grace Irish Library song sheet collection, 1840 to 1970, that he's picked and covered and given new life to. And it's sort of each it's got the lyrics to each song and then a bit about the song and his thoughts on them, etc. I haven't read it, to be honest. On to some other bits of ephemera. This was a signed postcard that came with Pet Shop Boys' latest album. It's sort of too big to fit in a CD and too small to go in with the album, so I'm keeping it separate and it will go in a photo album. But signed by Chris and Neil. This is the programme for Richard Herring's latest comedy tour, Can I Have My Ball Back? So for the last probably 5 tours, might be one less, might be one more, I've helped arrange these programmes. So basically what he does, or it's slightly different on this tour, which we'll get to, but he prints these programmes, he makes them available for free, he puts them out on all the seats at the venues, or at least he did. And then he would ask for donations to, in the past, Scope and now Movember in return for that, and all the money would go to those charities. What he also does is gets people in advance to donate to Movember, and that sort of covers the costs of doing these. And as I say, for the last few years I have contributed, the last few tours I've contributed, and you get your name in the programme, and the more you donate the bigger it is, and I am there. And in return I received a limited, so number 9 of 23, personalised, signed copy. This is my 54th, I think, Richard Herring autograph. As I say, on this tour he's done it slightly different, because he's just been ending up with loads and loads of programmes. He did a limited run of programmes, I think it was just 100 that he had printed up, hence the limited numbers and what have you. But he's made it available to download free of charge, and you can donate at the same time. So I went to an event, again I've shown this, I went to an event at Slice of Vinyl, organised an evening with Etude de Pole, and they got, I missed him coming out because you'll need to watch for Martin Meeks about it, but I got annoyed because of people on my table, and I didn't know for certain he was coming out to sign, but he did come out to sign afterwards, and they got me one of these signed very kindly. Okay, then we'll move on to CDs. All of these I have shown. So this was a gift. And this is a 3-inch CD single of Johnny Hates Jazz, Turn the Tide, signed by a member, probably the lead singer, whose name I want to say is Mark, but I might be misremembering. This is Kylie's Tension album. This was the HMV exclusive signed version, I believe. Came with a signed card. If it wasn't, then it was through her website. This is Duff McKagan's album Lighthouse. Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses. And this came with a signed certificate of authenticity. Bit weird. This is Pet Needs' album Intermittent Fast Living, bought from their website, signed by the band. This is Kaiser Chiefs' Easy 8th album, again bought through their official website. This is Dua Lipa's latest album Radical Optimism, with the amazing lenticular cover. And that came with a little signed print. This is Black Grape's latest album, Orange Head, which came with a postcard pack, one of which was signed by Sean Ryder. It's Cooler Shaker's latest album, Natural Magic. Bought through their official website, as was Black Grape, I think. No, Black Grape was Amazon, I think. Dua Lipa was through her website. Kaiser Chiefs was through their website. I said that, didn't I? This is The Last Dinner Party's debut album, Prelude to Ecstasy. This was through Amazon. Nicely signed in various different pens by the band. And then this, he says, trying to get that away. This is the Manic Street Preachers' 20th anniversary edition of their Lifeblood album, bought from their website. And as usual with these, comes with a signed print. A slice of vinyl arranged a signing with the comedian and musician Nick Helm at their store. I went in and met him. I bought his 2 albums, one on CD, one on vinyl. This is the CD of Nick Helm is fucking amazing, and he signed it on the back for me. Again, I've done a Martin Meets about this. On the subject of vinyl, again, all these I've shown apart from some that I've bought this month, which I'm just trying to work out what order I'm going to post these videos. No, so they will be on my vinyl update, but will be up in a couple of days. But you'll see them here first. This is Jess Glynn's latest album, just called Jess, I do believe. This was bought through her website and signed. This is the Dinked edition of Kate Nash's new album, 9 Sad Symphonies, bought through Pie and Vinyl Record Shop. So Dinked editions are special editions of albums. They usually come in exclusive colourways, and sometimes they've got extra bits in them, and this came with a signed art print. All versions of this album had the art print, but this is the only way to have a signed one, and it's signed down there by Kate. So this is the aforementioned signed vinyl by Nick Helm, and it's again nicely signed on the back to me. If any of these you want to see in more details, you can see them on my Flickr page, which I think I've linked down below, but if I haven't, I will. This is Bernard Butler's new album, Good Grief. So he did a signing at my local record shop, Slice of Vinyl. Unfortunately, I couldn't attend, but they got this signed for me, so it's dedicated to Martin and signed. But on top of that, it also came with a signed print anyway. If I can find it, there it is. Not the best print, and not the best choice of pen on it, but never mind. Another in-store that, again, I've done a video about, and this was the Rifles and their new album, Love Your Neighbour. And this was signed by the members of a band, 2 members of a band who attended the in-store. Again, another in-store at Slice of Vinyl, and this was Star Sailor, signed by the whole band. Their new album, Where the Wild Things Grow. And guess what? Another in-store, signed by the whole band. This is Cooler Shaker's Natural Magic again, dedicated to me this time, and signed by the whole band. This was bought from a Slice of Vinyl, but this was just a regular release, and there was a limited number of signed copies sent to various record shops, and I grabbed one. This is Nardine Shah's album, Filthy Underneath. As you can see, signed nicely in the corner. This is the 20th anniversary release of, I think it's 20th anniversary. Yeah, it must be. Call Off the Search by Katie Melua. This I got signed via Banquet Records, who arranged a signing with her where you could ask her to dedicate it and add whatever you wanted to it. I asked her to write a favourite lyric from the album, and I was very pleased when it came, and it was to Martin, My Aphrodisiac Is You, Katie Melua. This is one of the vinyl releases of Sophie Ellis Bextor's Kitchen Disco live album, and it came with a signed print. This was through her website. This is vinyl edition of The Last Dinner Party's Prelude to Ecstasy, bought from, I think it was recordstore.co.uk, but I might be misremembering. And this also came with a signed print. This next album I bought from a slice of vinyl in my local record shop. It's a pre-loved rather album. It was just, one they had in. It looks to me like it was a competition prize, because it's Tanita Tickerum's The Sweet Keeper from 1990. Yeah. And it's signed, "Well done, that whoa man. Best wishes, Tanita Tickerum." So, as I say, it strikes me that it's probably a competition prize. This is DC Lee's new album, Just Something, which I bought through Acid Jazz, the label that released it. Nicely signed. This was another in-person in-store event at Slice of Vinyl record shop. This is Cast's new album, Love Is The Call, signed by the band. And I also, at some of their events, Slice of Vinyl have got the people appearing, the bands or the artists, to sign their advertising posters for it, and they've done a charity raffle, and I was fortunate enough to win the one for Cast. So I got this signed poster, signed there, and there, for the event, and that is a unique one-of-a-kind item. This is a vinyl version of Kylie's Tension album. This was bought through her official website and comes with a signed art card. This is one of the limited vinyl versions of Duke Special's Blood for Ghosts. For the book, same album that the book was for. You could order it signed, or you could order it signed and numbered. And I ordered it signed and numbered. There was only a couple of quid more. So signed and numbered there. So 52 of 131. This is Emily Kinney's album, new album, Swim Team, that I bought from her website. Signed. So Emily Kinney, as well as being a singer-songwriter, also an actress, probably best known for playing Beth in The Walking Dead. This is the 25th. Yeah. Well, I think it was just an anniversary, because it first came out in 97. So this is the re-release, anyway, of Dannii Minogue's album, Girl. Bought through her official website, and that comes with a signed print. No, actually it was bought from a record label. Cherry Red, was it Cherry Red? Yeah. It came with a signed print. This is Will Young's new album, Light It Up. Bought through his official website, and again it comes with a signed print. And these last two are the previously unseen ones. So at the Simon Raymond book signing, that's the Cocteau Twins bloke, he brought along one of the acts from his label, Bella Union, as a support act, and it was a young lady called Sophie Jameson, and she was absolutely fantastic. She had taken some CDs and albums to sell, but she was so good that she sold out fairly quickly, and it was before I got the chance to buy any. So I had a look online, and she had a Bandcamp page, and I ordered her album and an EP from her. The album came directly from Bella Union, but I did message her and ask if she could sign the EP, and she did. She sent me a lovely email, and she's enclosed a lovely letter with the vinyl, which turned up a few days later. So this is Sophie Jameson Hammer EP. So signed to Martin with Love, Sophie, or Sophie Jameson, or whatever that is meant to say on her signature. Came a little bent in the corner, but that really doesn't bother me. And a lovely letter, which I haven't scanned onto my website, actually, onto my Flickr. But nice to... Dear Martin, thank you so much for your order and your support. So sorry to make you wait and go to the extra effort to get these. I so much appreciate it. I hope you enjoy listening. Hopefully I'll be back to Gosport in the new year with a new album. Much love, Sophie. So she's just announced her new album, which you can order a copy of with a signed print, but I am holding off because she has told a Slice of Vinyl that she wants to do a signing there. And then finally, this came this morning as I record this. This is the Middle EP by Crystal Tides. So Crystal Tides are a local band based in Portsmouth, but I believe some of them are from Gosport. I've seen them twice supporting the lottery winners in Portsmouth, and they're a really good band. So this was their first physical release, so I jumped on it when I found out about it. So it's signed. It's a bit smudged, and as a result, the sleeves got a bit dirty. But it's nicely signed, and it's where they've stacked them, there's a bit of gold pen on the back. But that sort of adds to the charm and shows that it's sort of real signatures for me. And that is it. That is all the autographs I have either bought, received, obtained in person over the last year. I won't make any promises as to it will be less than a year for the next update, because I thought this was less than a year until I checked back. Thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me, those of you who enjoy these videos. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.